Hello, boys and girls. So we're going to start something brand new. It's called AIA, and it stands for Attitude is Altitude. So we're going to talk a little bit about what that means, and then we're going to look at a story. Now, the story is going to be in a different video, so it's not going to be in this video. You're going to have to go into Schoology and find the video just for the story. So what I'm going to do is talk to you about AIA and what we're going to be learning in it. Let's see. Okay. See if I can get it to show the slides from the beginning. Okay, so in AIA, this is our first lesson, and it's about community. And we've talked about community before. We talked about it when we had our social studies, and we talked about being a super citizen and what it means to belong to a community. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that now. So let's talk about AIA first. So AIA stands for Attitude is Altitude. And attitude, I'm going to close this so you can see it all. Attitude is what we think or feel about something that affects how we act or behave. So again, our attitude is what we think or feel about something that affects how we act or behave. And altitude is height. It's how far up we are. And we're going to learn more about attitude and altitude at a different time, but I wanted to give you this information so you just know what it means when we talk about AIA. So now we're going to talk about community. So a community is a group of people who live, work, learn, and or play together. So that is a community. A group of people who live, work, learn, and play together is a community. So our classroom is a community, and that's mostly the community we're going to be talking about. You are part of this community, so you are part of our classroom community. What you say and do affects the community. So your attitude affects the community, because remember, that's what you say or do. How you feel affects what you say or do. So that's your attitude. So it affects the community, what you say or do. And our classroom expectations are how our community works. So I know in each classroom you have different expectations, but I have a feeling they're all kind of similar. I know in my classroom, our expectations are things like be kind. So do basically what you would like to happen to you, you do to other people. So if you want people to be kind to you, then you act kind. And so that's one of our expectations, is to be kind to each other, to help one another, to be supportive and encouraging to each other. Another expectation we have in my classroom community is that we are safe. We keep our bodies to ourselves. We do not run or push or shove or grab. And we also keep our masks on so that we keep other people safe. Another expectation in our classroom community, in my classroom community, is that we are prepared. We bring our supplies. And we also have one that is for, trying to think of our last one. Be safe, be prepared, be kind. I'm trying to remember. I can't think of it right now, but if I remember, I'll come back to it. But those are just some things that are classroom expectations. And basically, all those make our community work. It helps us to all take care of one another by being kind. It helps us to help one another. It helps us to be safe around each other when we're doing the right things and being safe. It helps us to be respectful of one another. That was the last one. to be respectful of one another, to think of if a person is speaking, you are looking at them, you are listening to them, you're respectful of their belongings, you don't touch their stuff. So those are all sorts of classroom expectations that help a community work. So this is going to be your independent work today. You're going to reflect on achievement and reflect on growth. So the first one is reflecting on achievement. My greatest strength is because, so you're going to write what your greatest strength is and why. I need to get better at blank because, so you're going to tell us something that you need to get better at and why. If I did this again, I would blank because. So if you did something again, what would you do to maybe change it? I would do this because, and then reflecting on growth, I am better at blank. I used to blank, but now so I'm better at, let me think of one for myself. I am better at being helpful to others. I used to only help myself, but now I help other people. And so that's an example. I used to think, believe, or feel a certain way, but now I think or believe or feel because. And I learned that I am because. So it might be that you learned that you are kind, or you might have learned that you are brave, or you might have learned that you are smart, or you might have learned that you are helpful. And then I want you to tell me why. Tell me because of this, because I do this. Okay, so that's the part that we're talking about with community and AIA. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start the video for the book that you're going to read through AIA. So just remember in Schoology to look at both things. Look at the PowerPoint, which is what I just did, and then look at the book. All right, boys and girls. Well, thank you guys. You did a great job. And I hope that you learned a little something, and I hope that you are going to use the things that we learn in AIA. Basically what it all means, what the whole point of this program is to help us to be better people, and to be kinder to others, and to help other people, and to be kinder to ourselves and to help ourselves as well. So that's pretty much in a nutshell what AIA is, but we will have a lot of experience and a lot of lessons to help us with these things and to learn more. All right, boys and girls, I hope that you have a great day. I will see you later. Bye.